The Valorant landscape has changed with the addition of the Outlaw, map changes to Icebox and Lotus, and buffs and nerfs to different agents, all of which are factors leading to a change in the meta of the game. I'm an Immortal Valorant coach, here to break down what I think are the best agents for each role right now, and how they compare against their counterparts in their own role. Starting off our list is with the controller agents, with the Omen being the best controller agent right now. The controller meta is actually fairly balanced currently. All of them seems like an okay pick if you're going to main one controller over the other. But for me, Omen thrives in ranked solely because of his ability to play as a pseudo-initiator, while not being limited to a specific role like the other controller agents. To give a better perspective of how I've picked Omen as the best controller agent, we need to look into the weaknesses of the other controllers. First, we have Brim, who is severely limited by his smoke's range, which is so bad that in his best map, which is Bind, defender rotations with him is painful due to him being unable to smoke off 2 choke points because of his range. Second is Astra, who received significant nerfs to her Gravity Well or the Sock, with a massive wind-up time before it goes off. I don't know about you guys, but ever since that nerf, I have been able to just run across any Gravity Well that an enemy Astra pulls out. Third and fourth are Viper and Harbor. While I think these two are underrated with regards to their kits, being a wall controller is hard due to the timings and extremely good positioning that you need to get the most out of their smokes. That is why Omen is the best right now. His smokes aren't limited by the range and the size of the map. His blind is one of the best space-taking ability, and his ability to be played at an aggressive pace and quickly change it to a lurking style gives him an edge against the other controllers. But of course, this changes on Breeze, where I think controller mains should only pick between Viper and Harbor, especially in solo queue, where it would be impossible for you to run a double controller comp with Viper and Omen. Nonetheless, Omen is the best controller right now. Now moving on to the initiator role, with by far the agent that I think can do the most things out of all the agents in the game, which is Skye. The recent nerf to her dog hasn't even barely touched what makes Skye so great for rank, which is because her kit does all the things that you need in the game. You have a heal which is an AoE heal, a dog which reaches farther than a Sova drone, which is extremely good for info and taking map control, a blind which you can use as a pop flash, or flash to help the team, and as an info gathering ability because for I do not know why, they decided to give Skye's flash the ability to say if there are enemies blinded or not. Even her ultimate, which is an info gathering ability as well, it can stun and blind enemies, which are all extremely good abilities for the initiator role, a role which is divided right now into the recon and blind classes, with Skye doing both of those jobs while staying being the best for each. I'm telling you, if you have good game sense and you have a good read for the game, just learn how to control the Skye flashes and Skye will skyrocket you out of your rank. We now move on to the Sentinel role with an agent I am most scared of when facing in ranked, which is Cypher. The buffs to Cypher are just that good. Being able to trap multiple enemies in succession and a quicker stun makes it extremely difficult for the attackers to enter the choke points in the map. Not to mention, the counter to his kit, which was Ray Satchels, were nerfed so that they can't destroy Cypher traps anymore when they are blast packing into sight. I'm sure that you are wondering why I picked Cypher over Killjoy, and it is because Killjoy traps are so loud right now. You can just fully avoid her if you hear her traps, unlike Cypher which you need to get extremely close to his tripwires in order to see it and hear it. There are also multiple ways you can use his traps and cages. The most oppressing use is with the unbreakable traps you see in Sunset and Breeze B sites, and those one-ways which are hard to deal with. Imagine the horror of playing against a decent Cypher while you are the duelist that needs to entry onto a site. You feel like a fish caught in a trap. His ultimate has also been quite good recently, with the old buffs to off the double ping and being able to cast it off even if Cypher dies in the process, are all buffs which make Cypher the best Sentinel agent right now. And now of course we go to everyone's favorite role, which is the Duelist. My pick for the best Duelist right now is none other than Jett. She just has this ease of use in order to fulfill her role that is unlike every other Duelist right now. She has this pure focus on being the spearhead on attack side and the aggressor on the defender side with her dash and smokes. Of course, Jett has been nerfed considerably over the past few patches, but there is still no denying the capability of this agent to get one frag then escape the trade. Another thing that makes Jett strong is her ability to skip eco or save rounds with her ultimate once or twice per half. Also, Jett is one of the two agents right now that has the key to use the operator at its full potential. Also, Jett may be one of the best agents to use the outlaw on eco and buy rounds that can alleviate the problems with the gun, such as its long reload time when the 2 bullets are used and the positioning needed with the outlaw. With all that, Jett is my pick for the best Duelist for the new patch. Even though I said that these are the best agents for each role in rank, there is no denying that one agent stands above all else in rank if you have all the mechanics down. That is why my bonus pick for the best agent is of course none other than Reyna. Just like my old best agents for solo queue video, if you can frag 20 or more kills per game, has the capability to be aggressive and not be punished for it, and is just hands down better than the rest of the lobby, Reyna is the strongest agent in ranked right now. And that wraps it up for the best agent for each role in the current meta in Valorant right now. If you have any other agents that you wish to share that you think is the best for their role, drop them down in the comment section below. If you're interested in more Valorant related content, like how my aim changed after 3 months of aim training, you can watch the other videos on my channel. And of course, if you enjoyed this content and want more like this, consider dropping a like and a subscribe. That will be all. AC out.